Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 551 days Ukraine stands strong against the forces of the Russian invasion. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky informed in his evening video address that he held a meeting on Ukrainian arms production. He stressed that the aim of Ukraine is to maximize production capacity. Quote, Ukraine can do it, funding is available, our defense industry will yield better results, said the head of state. Defense Minister of Ukraine Oleksiy Reznikov said that the current mobilization plan in Ukraine has not yet been implemented, so there is no need to announce a new wave of mobilization, reports Interfax Ukraine. According to him, there are still enough men who could be called to arms without any need to widen the requirements for mobilization. Reznikov noted that Ukraine is suffering losses that are many times less than the losses of the Russians, but there are casualties still, creating a need to make up for them. The Greek media Flight informs that Germany suggested Greece to send 100 of its Leopard 1A5 tanks to Ukraine, receiving in return upgraded tanks from Italian stocks on a one-to-one basis, reports Militarny. In this arrangement, Germany would cover the costs of a complete overhaul on Greek facilities or any other location chosen by the Greek government. Additionally, these armored vehicles would be equipped with modern thermal imagers also used in Leopard 2 tanks. The tanks would also receive additional armor. The only requirement from Germany is to provide functional tanks, as Greek Leopard 1A5 tanks have not been upgraded in any way for more than 3 decades. The tank exchange could take place based on a three-way agreement. Ukraine could receive Greek BMP-1 armored vehicles in exchange for Germany providing Greek Marder-1 armored vehicles. Italian tanks could not be provided to Ukraine as they used to belong to Switzerland, and it doesn't allow its equipment to be resold or transferred to Ukraine. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine has expressed regret that Pope Francis is spreading Russian great power ideas which the Kremlin uses to justify the killing of Ukrainians, reports European Pravda. On August 25th, the Pope said in his address to the participants of the 10th All-Russian Day of Catholic Youth in St. Petersburg, "Never forget your heritage, you are the descendants of great Russia, the great Russia of saints, leaders, the great Russia of Peter the Great, Catherine the Great, that empire, great, enlightened, great culture and great humanity. Never give up this heritage, you are the descendants of the great Mother Russia, so go forward with it. And thank you for your way of being Russians," said the Pope. Notably, the information portal of the Holy See, Vatican News, has posted the text of the Pope's address on its website, but the noted passage is not there. The Ukrainian Foreign Ministry stressed that it is with this kind of imperialist propaganda, spiritual bonds, and the need to save Great Mother Russia that the Kremlin justifies the murders of thousands of Ukrainians and the destruction of hundreds of Ukrainian towns and villages. Sviatoslav, head of the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church, which is part of the Roman Church, said that he expects Pope Francis to explain his words and expressed hope that his words were spoken spontaneously and without support to Russia's imperialist ambitions. At the same time, he admitted that these words are the worst example of imperialism and extreme Russian nationalism. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we're getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.